y yo espero que nos manden más. Por aquí tenemos, tienen un par de suits de esta cosa y no sé
Sí,
yo no sé
esos son
qué.
inmovilizadores espectaculares.
Y estas máscaras que vienen 20 al paquete, gauze, Ensure. Esto es
Son los filtros de agua.
filtros de agua, sí.
Filtros de agua. Todas las donaciones, por lo menos en nuestra organización, se está haciendo todo lo imposible para que llegue realmente a las manos de las personas que están necesitando las mismas.
Awesome. Us too. Yep. Good morning. It's Monday, November 6th. I'm in my office, as you can see. I have to set up all my tripods and things. I just caught the doctor next door, Gustavo, and I gave him all the things that were donated that were sent to us, gauze and immobilizers and masks, Ensure, adult diapers. I gave him a bunch of stuff and he was so grateful. They're doing everything completely free. They're volunteering their time ever since after Maria. Him and his wife are both doctors, and they're volunteering their time to do outdoor clinics, to go to people's houses that can't even leave their house, and give them medical attention. And it's just, it's amazing. And I asked him, you know, a lot of people have left. Why are you still here? And his response was that he can't take the talents that God gave him and bury them. And he can't return to God the same amount of talents that God gave him. And he's like, I've made money in these communities. It would be unjust for me now that they can't pay to turn around and say, I'm out of here. It's amazing. So the things that they needed the most actually was the gauze and the immobilizers. I'll put a link to that below actually, because those are the things that they're in most need of. If you guys can send them to us, send them and I will give it directly to them. We also gave them the life straws, which is awesome because they're doctors and they'll be able to explain to people how to properly use them, and people can get clean water. So that's just amazing. Thank you to everyone who has sent things so far, and keep sending them because the need is great. So I've been kind of not bummed, but a little bit not happy about the fact that my videos are so backed up that by the time I post them, it's so after the fact. But in this case, today is the first time that I'm actually happy that I'm posting the videos so much after the fact, because I wouldn't be able to talk about this if the videos were true to time. But by the time this airs, this will already be old news. So I just got off the phone with my husband, who's in New Jersey right now. His job had asked him to come for 2 weeks and 5 days, and they let him go. So I'm kind of like, what was the point of you having to leave for that long just to get fired? But they basically were like, this is not going to work for us long term, yada yada yada. And we saw that coming. And he called to ask me what I think about that. And honestly, what I think about that is that it's awesome. I think it's really awesome. My husband is an entrepreneur. My husband has big dreams, and no job would ever be able to provide for him the kinds of things that he has on his heart to accomplish. And his job was never our provider in the first place. When things were shut down and we didn't have access to money and we couldn't even use our cards or our bank accounts or anything, God still provided for us. His job is not our provider. And as a wife, I really feel called to bring out the best in my husband, and I feel the responsibility of making sure that he accomplishes everything that God has called him to do, making sure that he accomplishes everything that's on his heart to do. And I think up until this point, he's taken some steps, but he's been a little bit cautious, a little bit trepidatious about really making the leap that he needs to make. I have complete confidence in him that he can grow a 7-figure business. My husband is smart, he's charismatic, he's wise, he has a lot of technical skill, a lot of gifts in a lot of areas. And to top it all off, he has the favor of God. I'm excited that he has this opportunity. I'm excited that he's back at the fork again to make this decision again, and I hope he makes the right decision, and I'm praying for him that he has the courage to make the right decision. A lot of people are in that crossroads and they never get the courage to make that leap. And if I have anything to say about it, which luckily I do, my husband's gonna fly. Good morning. It's Tuesday, November 7th, 2 a.m., and we just lost power. I was awakened by the sound of the AC going off, and I came outside and everything is I came out of my room and everything is pitch black. So I lit a candle and I went to the restroom, and when I came out, there was a light. And I'm like, oh good, thank God. And I flipped the switch and it didn't go on. So the generator is on right now, which I thought our generator was broken. And I actually think it still is. I'm not really sure how long the generator is gonna be on. But the generator is on right now. So I pulled out the fridge, plugged it into the generator plug, got my little lanterns back out, and it was 17 glorious days with electricity. Today's day 18. It was raining a lot yesterday. And I'm wondering what their priority is to give you electricity twice when the whole rest of the island still doesn't have any for the first time. Hello, it is Tuesday, November 7th, and I've been decorating the apartment for when Pierre gets home. There's no Pier 1 Imports or Home Goods or anything like that, but I found this store online called Casa Phoebus, and I just drove here just to check, and it actually is a real store, because you never know here. It's a real store and it's actually open. So let's go inside and see what they have. I drove by the front and all I could see are this huge nativity scene inside. Christmas season. Let's see what they have.
Nice. Mom, you should at least say you like that Christmas stuff. There's still garbage anywhere around here? No. Right when you walk in, there's going to be Christmas stuff. You're going to see it.
I know.
Look and see? See?
I know.
You have to say that you like it, Mom.
I like it after Thanksgiving.
But look. Oh my God. Look. That guy. Mom, look at that guy. He's moving. You have to say that you like it. Oh, look what he's playing.
And a Happy New Year. Casa Phoebus. This looks like a real store. Like an actual store. So pretty.
Mom, you said you saw big Jesuses.
No, that. A big nativity scene.
Mom, you have to say that you like this Christmas stuff.
I mean, I like it after Thanksgiving. I like it after Thanksgiving. Don't jump and grab it. Yes, finally. Oh, that's pretty.
I really need to find garbage.
Ah, so cool! So cool! Oh, that is so cool!
I'm gonna try.
Mom, look. Mom, look. Maybe you just should do this something. Button came off. This piece came off. It says press here. Look. It doesn't
It's
really
not
do
doing
it.
anything. This is Christmas Palooza. My kids are very happy right now.
Yep. Mommy, look at this.
Oh, it's like a Christmas hat, like elf hat or something. I don't really know what it is. Mom, look at that big angel. Look at this big angel.
I can fit it on my head.
Mom, look at this angel.
Oh, yeah, so I can fit this thing on my head.
Mom, look at this
For
angel.
Christmas.
Mom,
Alright.
Mom,
Wait,
look
isn't
at
it
this
silver?
angel.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Mom, look, it's gold and silver. This is the Santa Christmas list. Merry Christmas.
Josh and Julie made the list. Anna did not make the list.
Peter, Mike, Mary.
I didn't find what I needed, but that store's so pretty. I like finding pretty things. That
We
store
love
is
the
really
Christmas
pretty.
year in there. And I told Mommy will be ready to decorate at this time in 2 years. Yes.
Christmas doesn't begin for me till after Thanksgiving. This is very weird. But they're loving it.
Yeah, I am.
So while we were out, I started feeling that same pain in my stomach that I felt a couple weeks ago before I spent 2 days vomiting. We went to Home Depot and I had to keep sitting down because the pain was so strong. But I came home and we had electricity. I walked in and the apartment was nice and cool, and I looked and my AC was on. So the electricity is back. So it was gone for a few hours. And that is it. That's awesome. And then I just went to sleep. I don't know what's up with my body right now, but I'm just thinking healing thoughts and staying positive and eating good, clean food, drinking lots of good, clean water, and resting. Good morning. It is Wednesday, November 7th, and we're watching West Side Story. Yadira. The kids are watching West Side Story. It's my favorite movie ever. The kids are watching it for the first time.
Things to spoil your evening or to hear myself talk. I am here longer than you, Marie.
It's probably not appropriate for kids, but I love this movie so much.
5 children and you can tell me what to do. But now it's the other way around. Now go to bed.
He's the old married woman.
Rita Moretto is my idol. I love her.
You know she has a mother, also a father,
They do not know this country any better than she does.
and you do not know it at all.
Oh, they're about to do my favorite part, my favorite dance.
She is in
I like to be in America. Okay, bye. Note to self. Do not show your kids movies where people die at the end and it's sad. They're so bummed and depressed right now. I have to go cheer them up. West Side Story is ruined. Hear that? That's the sound of the generator. We lost power again. I was in the shower and the lights went off and my shower turned cold. But now I feel like whatever, it'll come back on today. I'm not as stressed as the first time it happened, since it came back on so quickly. And they've had the generator on the whole day, so I've been able to cook. The kids watched Lego Batman to cheer them up after watching West Side Story. The saga continues. I'm on Amazon trying to buy stuff because driving around this island from store to store finding things, not finding what you want, and then paying 11.5% sales tax. Amazon is where it's at. Yes, it's not 2-day free shipping, it's more like 2 months free shipping. But at least I know I'm getting exactly what I want, so. It is Thursday, November 9th, and I just got off the phone with one of our partner churches in Ohio, Faith Life Church in Ohio. Amazing, awesome, best church ever. They're in Johnstown, Ohio. And they want to do a toy outreach here in Puerto Rico. So I just got off the phone with their leadership, and they're going to be initiating through their partners, sending us funds so that we can purchase toys and wrap them and go door to door and give them to the children that would not be able otherwise to have toys for this Christmas. So that is so exciting. I love that they even thought to do that. They're all the way in Ohio and they're thinking of Puerto Rico, and I just think that's so beautiful, and they're so excited to do it. So yay, we're gonna have a toy outreach. Hello, it is Friday, November 10th, and my baby's coming home today. We're going to pick up Pierre from the airport in San Juan. So we have some errands to run first. So we're going to go to Costco, try to visit Rosa del Monte because I still haven't gotten my second shipment of boxes. Try to visit IKEA in Carolina because they charged me twice for an order and haven't given my money back. And try calling these people on the phone or catching them on the website. It doesn't work. So I'm going to have to just show up in person and be like, yo, give my money back. We just stopped at El Criollo Sandwich in Isabela for lunch. They have really good food. So we got ourselves some lunch. And now we're ready for the hours of travel ahead. Stay together, all of you.
Yep.
We just got to Rosa del Monte, and from outside you could see that the line is huge. I'm so over lines. Forget it. I don't need my boxes. It's not that important. I was gonna come down in this direction anyway, so it's not like I made a special trip just to come here. I don't know when, if ever, they'll bring our boxes. I can't fit another thing into our condo anyway. I don't know what the heck I have in those boxes besides my extra essential oils, which are probably ruined from being in the boxes so long. I'm not gonna wait on that line. I'm gonna go to Costco. I'm gonna try to get to IKEA in Carolina, and then I'm gonna pick up my man. The kids went inside to go to the bathroom. The first organic apples I've seen in Puerto Rico. Yes. Good morning. It is Saturday, November 11th, and this mess and chaos can only mean one thing. Pierre's home. We have no electricity again. He came home and brought a bunch of goodies for us. We lost electricity again. Look, there he is in my house. He's home. How does it feel to be home?
I love it. Spending time with my son.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
You like that Daddy's home? Hello, it is Sunday, November 12th? November 12th. And we just left church, and we gave them a bunch of juices that were sent to us, cases and cases of Honest tea that was sent to us, and we gave them a bunch of life straws, which are, you know, the water filters, to hand out. I'm meeting with the pastor. Well, we're meeting with the pastor this week to discuss the toy. Look, my man. Look, I'm not driving and talking. I'm in the passenger seat, and that's my man driving. We're meeting with the pastor this week to discuss the Christmas toy outreach that we're going to do. And we're meeting with some pastors also this week that are coming in from
Ohio?
No.
Oh no, Albany.
from Albany, who are bringing generators and all kinds of good stuff. So it's awesome. It's awesome. People are really sending help, and it's become a real grassroots effort para que Puerto Rico se levante, and it's awesome. And my kids are eating snacks, and we're going to eat lunch, and it's been a wonderful week.